Today, the topic is harmony. It's a wonderful word to listen and wonderful feeling to experience. Everybody wants peace, calm, serene life. Nobody is exceptional. But we want it. It's already there, but we never identify it. So if you want to see and feel the harmony, first you have to be in tune with your heart, in tune with your emotions, in tune with the people in your family or in the society, and tune with the nature. Beautifully, everything is in its own place. Everything is there. But we are not aware of that beauty and harmony. The problem is we always differentiate harmony with equality, but they are almost similar. Those who understand harmony, they understand even the equality also. Equality means not fighting for rights or something else. Equality is understanding the nature's abundance. For example, I'll give you a basic, simple example. Somebody wants water, somebody wants food to eat, and somebody wants to play. If I want to show that equality to them, if I have some food with me, if I want to give all three of them the food, doesn't mean that I'm showing that equality to all those three people. They are asking different things. We should know what they are asking for. Exactly the same thing happens in our life. We want to give and we want to see everything with our own perception. There lies the problem. Everything we just see with single-minded nature. But if you can just look at things as it is and accept things as it is, then you feel the rhythm of that harmony and you enjoy the bliss of the harmony in yourself and even in others. So actually, what is it? We are looking for. Every time we say there is injustice, there is everybody, they are bad, they are not doing that, they are doing wrong things. Society is now corrupted. Everything, we always try to judge others. We always try to point others. But when you are in tune with harmony, when you are in that state, you never judge others. You'll understand the situation as it is. Instead of pointing the problems, you will try to find out the solutions. There you are. The moment you are finding solutions for some situation, for some unwelcoming problem or anything, you are in sync with the harmony. But usually, everybody tries to point out the problems or the situation or negativity about others and all. Rather, pointing out the negativity and the problems and all, injustice and all, what you can do, you can think. What you can do, you can do. The real master who really does everything will never point any mistake or any injustice of the situation or the people. There comes the difference. So if you want to see the harmony in your life, first you should align yourself to your mind, body, thought and spirit. You know, mind, body, mind, intellect and spirit. Mind always looks for the materialistic pleasures. And the body also The body and mind, most of the time, they correlate with each other. Whatever the body wants, the mind wants to fulfill it. But the intellect here, it tells you, no, though you are asking, maybe something else is waiting for you. It is good for you, the intellect. And the spirit, when you get connected to spirit, you'll understand these three, actually, they do their work, but there is something else we have to do. So that is, the spirit is actually the soul. If you see that spirit's harmonization of, or harmonizing the weather or the nature or the relations, anything, you will understand the body, mind, and intellect is nowhere in your life. The spirit is the real happiness it gives. Spirit is the real reason where you find the real happiness. Without doing work or without thinking anything, you will do whatever it is to be done. So when you get connected, that spirit to the higher spirit, that is the Paramatma or the universe, then you will understand you need not study anything about harmony. You have to experience that harmony. Experiencing harmony is nothing but just being with nature. There you feel that you're not away from the nature. You're a part of nature. When you're part of nature, you never think the impossibilities or inadequacies or whatever it may be. So yeah, basically when you want to be in that harmonious bliss, there are three things you have to understand. First one, you have to be in tune with your own self. You have to be in tune with your family. You have to be in tune with nature and society. These three things. When you are in tune with yourself, always you will be very happy and you understand there is divinity in you and there is divinity in others. There is no problem at all. Then you will never complain, never compete, and never judge. And there is no competition at all. There is no commenting on somebody, or you never feel something less or more about anything. So when you are in harmony with yourself, in tune with your heart, then comes the relations. Very important thing. When you are just thinking of relations, most of the harmony imbalance you find with these relationships. Relationships, they're very, very sensitive. And in case of relationships, mostly we lose that balance of harmony because of two reasons. One is, always we try to blame others, or we try to just think others are wrong. That's the reason we are struggling. And the second one is very important. We deny to accept the change. We don't accept the change. And we always want the things, whatever we wish for, whatever we are like, just think it's right. There comes the problem. So human relations, they play a vital role in the harmony. If you're blaming others for the situation, then you can never allow that person to be in your zone of ambience. And others also, they think the same. Whatever you think, the same thing they might have felt. So there is no proper harmonious bonding between you and the other person. In family, especially when it comes to relations, people, they disrespect others with the reason that because of them, they face some problem. Or because of one person, they are really missing something in their life. This is the root cause of that problem. But once you understand, this is not the reason, you are the creator of your life. Once you understand the basic reason, you never blame others. The second point is, you are not ready to change. Once you are ready for the change, the entire scenario changes. So, yadbhavam tadbhavati, we say it in Sanskrit. So, once you Try to just see the scenario, and if you want to change yourself as per the need, as per the situation, the entire situation changes. So to be in harmony with others, first thing we have to analyze. And here you need not imitate somebody, you need not follow somebody. Only thing, be as you are. You accept you are unique. If you understand you are unique, there is no problem in understanding about others. You once you understand you are unique, you never disrespect others. Immediately you understand even others have their own qualities. So there comes the bonding. There you will understand the harmonious weather, your ambience you are creating for yourself and for others as well. So the second thing is, mostly we believe in our character or behavior or our regular practice sadhana. And we think that we are what we speak, what we think. But there are two things you have to remember. One is inner world, one is outer world. Whatever your inner world always reflects in your outer world. So your inner world means what? Your imagination, your thoughts, and your real perspective. What is outer world? Your words, whatever you speak, whatever you perceive and react and or respond towards the other person, or how you look at things and how you act according to that. So that is outer world. So there is always, for many people, the problem comes where there is a conflict, when there is no synchronization with these two things. But the moment, if both inner world and outer world is same, then there is no problem at all in your harmonizing with others or in your feeling of that harmony. So whatever seed you sow, the same tree you get. So you be careful with the seed. You be aware of the seed what you are planting in your inner world that reflects the outer world. So the spirit goes on. Today I'm stopping this as it is a very elaborate topic. Tomorrow also I would like to continue the harmony part 2 with the continuation. Before I conclude this, I would like to tell one story and stop this. See, always we want to see goodness everywhere, but we never implement in our life. Seeing is different from doing. Knowing is different from doing. You all accept with me, no doubt about it. So there somewhere I read one great educated person, he married. He loved one lady who actually sells vegetables. And he gets married to that lady, and they lived happily 30 years, their married life. No conflict, nothing. No ego problem. One person asked after some time, that lady and that gentleman, what is the secret of your married life, successful married life? Then that lady told that person, he is very educated, very knowledgeable, and I always respected him for whatever he is and never intervened in his activities. And the same thing, he respected me and my work, and we never interfere in one another's life, but we live together with the harmony of that love and bond, that we took this life to enjoy this and to carry the spirit to others as well. So this is a simple thing, simple logic. To be in harmony means we have to do so many things everybody think, but the best thing is connect to your inner self. For these 3 sadhanas, you remember, one is meditation. When you meditate, you'll understand, you find calmness within yourself, nowhere else. Even in a chaotic ambience, you can find peace and harmony in your mind, in your heart. Second thing, when you connect to the God, you always try to converse with the inner God. Sometimes you get the best answers. You get the possible answers. You get the real, valid and sensible answers. But they will be coming, but are you in a position to receive them? So be in that meditative mode and connect to that inner self. And third is always be with Sajjana Sangatya. When you are doing it, always you find the harmony everywhere. So the spirit goes on. We'll continue this journey tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.